Hello, ladies. We good? Hello, ladies. We good? Wow, YouTube has got 5,000 hours of things. Ansh, hello, hello. Oh, Charlie. Welcome in, friend. How you going? Today we are going to rip a new one on some people who were brave enough to play against Morozevich, my friends. Continuing that topic, because it was a raging success. Oh, there is a mistake I've made, guys. I forgot to put it on the other layout. Should we change it to the other layout, or is everyone going to hate me? Community vote. I forgot to change the layout. Yes, it is the King's Gambit. Look at the educated dude. Hello, hello. Look at the educated dude. Greetings from Vanuatu. Jeremy, look at you go, buddy. I don't understand. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whoa, solid start, ladies. Indeed.
Let's G-O-O-O.
Because you don't come to the Church of Chess, my brother. Can anyone tell me how many people we have live on YouTube? Because I see the one waiting message, but not much more. I don't know how to see that. And it annoys me. I want to know my viewership on YouTube. 4. Okay, that's tragically bad, but that's alright. We're going to fix that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are not gonna muck around anymore. Tikari in the house. Welcome, welcome, Tikari. How did you find our lesson yesterday on killer chess training? Just very quickly. Harder, easier, same as before? Parapoli, greetings, greetings. Welcome everyone, welcome, welcome. All right, I'm gonna same as before, right? Strobex with 100 TDs. That is epic. Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening indeed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got some funsies for us today. And as Rengau has correctly already identified from the name of the players the entire game, it is going to be Königs Gambit. What is Gambit in German? Jeez, I'm losing it. Angriff is attack. What is Gambit? Can someone please tell me? So the King's Gambit is going to be played against Vichy, because that's how you win. Hello from Brunei. Wow, now that is an exotic location from where I don't think I've had too many viewers before. Wow, man, that is awesome. From the Sultanate of Brunei. Hello, hello. How good is that? How good is that? Radio. I'm going to keep the layout, but for tomorrow we might go back to the phone-friendly one because, yeah, I'm curious to see what's going on there. Right, so King's Gambit against Anand. That is That basically means that you have got 3 testicles. Or testes, I don't know the plural of testicles. And then, to add some insult to injury, we are playing the King-Bishop Gambit. So we even allow the check, which is quite mental. Knight f6 was played, though. So the idea with the bishop move is to lure the queen out into this check. And then... Oh, of course. I'm being an idiot. Thank you. And then knight f3 is going to come with another tempo on the queen. So for example, knight f6, knight f3. Now hits the queen and then knight c3. And then white has got this very, very sexy development. And the black queen is a little bit sidelines. So Anand went for simplicity with knight f6. And then c6, obviously wanting to counterpunch in the center with c5. Hello everyone on YouTube again. Bishop b3 played. Prophylaxis stepping out of d5, coming with a tempo. Take, and d4. So far, so good. So far, so good. Thank you for the follow to our good friend Nigel Tal. Bishop b4. Knight f3. Alekhine is back. Strong, ladies and gentlemen. Strong team is building. Ball bag. Yeah, I will go with that. Castles. Bishop takes, pawn takes, and queen c7. So far, so good. Yes, the reason why knight f3 got a question mark, exclamation mark, is because the machine wanted to go to e2 in order to ensure that we can safely recuperate the f4 pawn. I think after knight f3, the machine wanted this check, which is quite interesting. And there is no convenient way to sidestep it. Yeah, king f2 doesn't cut it. This is the typical method, but there are 2 problems with it. 4, more like it. Knight g4 is 1, bishop takes c3 followed by knight e4 is another. I can easily just castle out of it, so pretty much every legal move is bad for us here. Knight e5 is forced, but it allows g5. And now it seems that black can hang on to the pawn chain. After h4 though, black needs to play here a strong move. Can we find it? Strong move, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hello, Tactician. Tactician Tahira again, coming in strong. I wish I knew how to pronounce the name. Thank you so much for the raid. Can we please send a massive shout out to this awesome lady who raided us for the second. Tiara. Oh, like the headwear? Tiara. Tiara. Okay, so it's funny when people write to me the phonetic thing and I still misread it. That's how you know that you're talking to a potato. Tiara. Okay, cool. Oh, so I wasn't completely wrong about the plural discussion either. Perfect timing, by the way, when I'm talking to a lady. So yeah. Tiara, thank you so much for the raid. I hope that one of my lazy mods sent you a shout out. So, back to chess. Tikari correctly said the move, by the way, which is bishop g4. Exploiting the pin, hitting the queen, and after queen d3, now we have got knight c6. And this is where calculation is important. What do we do after this? Yeah, for some reason, the whispers don't work. Well, send me a message on Discord then. And Rengao, can you please send a shout out to Tierra. Like now, please, because I have been begging. 94 now? No. Why don't we take this? Oh, you did already. Thank you. I love you, Rengao. So the idea, guys, is that we take this, and unfortunately for white, this is a double check, yeah? So yeah, that would have been big, which is why we went. He should have gone to 92. So 93 played, castles, take queen c7. So Anand is basically saying, I want you still to work hard to recover the pawn on f4. Queen e1 played. Obviously, queen h4 is the idea, trying to drum up some kingside play. Knight c6, brilliant. Queen h4, brillianti, and knight e7. Now that is a bit of a party pooper, isn't it? Because knight g6 is not something that we would be happy to see. So he took, yeah, and he gave up c3. Fat Belly has an incredibly good sense for initiative and attack in general. And so, yeah. Now white is only a little bit worse. And chill pill. Approve. I approve, my friend. Is all I can say. Bishop d2 was played by Morozevich. You are as good as Moro. I too am losing my hair. Any tactics to cope with that, coach? Yes. Have a hot body and awesome charisma, and then the chicks won't care about your hair. Yeah, what John Smith is saying is pretty much on point. $95. Now that would be pushing your luck a little bit, my friend, because queen d4 check, and then knight g6 is going to rain on the parade. Yeah, bishop d2, I don't know. It's logical because we want to step out of knight g6, right? The engine wants bishop g5, knight g6, and then queen back to e1. Now, this is the biggest slap in the face you could possibly imagine, right? But after takes, now the onus is on black because d5 is hanging, the structure is about to be damaged. Not so easy. But it's very clear that we have given up on a dream, right? And we don't like to give up our dreams. So Morozevich, who is a dreamer, thank you for the follows, by the way, from various humans, including Muser and Okali. He went bishop d2. He also collected a fat question mark for it, but it is what it is. And then went 95. I can't blame the man. I can't blame the man. Yeah, rook f6 ideas may be on the cards. So, of course, Vishy goes, not in my house, baby. Queen f4, yeah. Bishop e6. And this is where a few mistakes are coming in. Hello, Bitkeep. Now, again, if I told you the engine's favorite move, Fat Belly will log out right away. Can you guys what the best way is according to the machine? Whoa. Lauren coming in strong. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Indeed, tactic swindle. Very good. Knight g6 is close, but not quite on the money. There's a better knight move to provoke the queen trade that we so badly want to avoid. Exactly, you don't play the king's gambit to trade the queen. So it's not g4. With the idea of queen f4, then we take this. Alex, don't worry, we'll look after you, buddy. Yeah, knight g6 doesn't create enough threats. But remember, we are watching Moro at play. So Moro goes, no, I'm gonna go after you, buddy. And plays a move that gets a fat question mark. But again, we fully support this because it keeps the queens on the board and forces the black pieces toward the queen side, which encourages our hero to unleash the beast. Exactly. So Fat Buddy, now the onus is on you, my friend, personally. What do you do? Why to move? Be a rock star. Hello, who are you? Says G4.
Money, 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 money. I'm rolling in a money, 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 money. I get that fast money in a fly car. I get that fast money in a fly car.
Many thanks. Can't stay long, have a meeting. We'll try and stop in after.
You absolute hero. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the dono, my friend. Yeah, G4, guys. Once, you know, you reach maximum potential with your miners, we need to get rolling. And we need to put the pressure on black for sure. Obviously, this is a very committal move. And if black defends well, we are going to lose. But, yeah. It is the way to go. Alright, what is our next move? Hikaru once said that Morozevich used to kill him on ICC. Yeah, well, back then, mind you, Hikaru was not the beast he is today. Yeah, luckily for us, black was not a top player, right? So no worries. No worries. It was a king's gambit. How did white castle? They put the king on g1 and the rook jumped over to go to f1. Oh, Beatkeep coming in strong. Hello. H4, H5, H6. Yeah, that would be lovely if we could play 5,000 moves in a row, but we cannot. So, Dude decided to do what we know works best, bringing all the boys to the party. Rook E1, knight E4. And this was the move that allowed things to go out of control. Now is the time to turn up the heat. For the first time since move 2, white has managed to be at least on equal terms. Meaning we are not worse, according to the engine's numeric evaluation system. But we need to play some oomphy moves, which is why I invited our friend Fat Belly Matt Kelly today. Because he is the man of oomph. But John Smith on YouTube would guess this one correctly too, I bet. Someone in YouTube is already coming in strong, and Tactics Swindle X too. Yes, it is Moro Anand, yes. C4! It's only attacked by 1, 2, 3, 4.
Money, 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 money. I'm rolling in a money, 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 money. I get that fast money in a fly car. I get that fast money in a fly car.
Oh!
Don't mind me, just trying to catch the donation train.
Wow, Lauren, thank you. Way too generous. Thank you so much. You are working for me and I'm getting paid. That's the ultimate boss-employer relationship, right? Yeah, I need to change this music, especially because YouTube is going to mute this video now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that you are working for me and I'm getting paid. Alright, c4 tuck was played. Bishop c2, and now the bishops, my friends, the bishops are beginning to do some hurty. Finally, the knights are loose. The center doesn't have proper outposts. And now black needs to be very, very alert. In fact, there are 2 moves here to hold the fort. I love how consistent the Chess.com engine is, because the move that Anand played is #1 choice by the engine, but it gets a question mark, exclamation mark. Queen b6 was the recommendation by the mighty machine, by the way. And here are some wide lines for you. Rook e4, everyone saw that coming. Knight e4, queen e4, g6, what do we do?
Yay. Not stupid layout.
Jazz, actually, I was this close to changing it back because YouTube is clearly not liking the layout. Very clearly not liking the layout. Coach is the best pimp. Wow, Lauren, nice. This is a sensational positional exchange sack, and now the follow-up is marvelous. You guys are gonna love this. It's just bishop c3. We have the 2 pieces for the rook, and yeah, it's just going to be king away d5 ideas and winner chicken dinner. So yeah, this is no bueno. This is no bueno. We went back to f6. Maybe I should have looked at... Wait. I feel like I didn't provide enough context there. So take is maybe something that we want to deal with. How do we put this away? Your call, friend, your call. Are we going in or are we not going in? Well, well, well. But let's see. Treehawk, you are on fire, mate. Check and then knight f7. As a matter of fact, the knight f7 move order works too, because there is not really a way to stop both of these threats. Oh, Tindy! With the 5, Bucky! Coming in with a super chat. Indeed, brother, it is. Indeed, it is. How good is that? Now you can throw money at my face on both platforms. So bishop takes check, king f8. Correct move here. Thank you, Tindy. Also good for the name change. John Smith was not worthy of you, brother. That is cool, cool. I didn't even know that you could do that. People do donate to me on YouTube every now and then, which is the super thank. But I didn't know that there was super chat. So, thank you. No, queen h5 is not necessary. Let's go bishop g6. It keeps more threats on the board because now you are threatening this, and if the rook comes up, then you can go for the other rook on the back rank as well. Okay, so that was it, right? So Anand chose to go back, and now once again attack, 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 attack. What's the next move? Hello, Sergeant. How are you going? This is when it gets really, really interesting. Nah, bishop h7 is premature, but it is going to be part of the... Did I spoil it? I didn't realize. Okay, so let's go g5. And the first tactico that we need to see, which is quite complex, is after knight d5. What do we do here, ladies? What do we do? Why did the YouTube chat stop? That is so disturbing. YouTube, keep talking, please. Okay, while YouTube is talking, I will look at Twitch. Wait, Lauren, after take bishop h7, I will just take it, yeah? That's the line you want to pursue. You are on the money. You are on the money. G6 check, and if I take that too? Oh, Mr. Menchik! Welcome in, brother! Welcome in! Indeed! Indeed, our money line goes like this. By the way, don't get your hopes up. It's only good for a draw. Check. Key move, bishop takes d6. And then g6. Now here black has an absolutely bonkers defense to avoid getting mated. I'm gonna flip the board. Let's see who can find the only way to stop mate here. Or catastrophic losses. Why is that, Lauren, that I read your F up as F cup? And I'm like, F cup? Hello? That is way above the double D that is the standard. Oh, fair enough, Mr. Menchik. Fair enough. No, F5 is not going to cut it. You need to provide a line here. This is absolutely crazy. Unseeable. Oh, Lauren. Okay, allow me to be a douche and just show you this line, guys, because I don't want to waste time, and I think it's 2800 plus level calculation. So this is what black needs to do here. Take this and then play bishop f5. Hello. Obviously rook f5 is meant by check. And the point is that after check king g6, now the knight is a bit loosey-loosey, but not the way you would think it is. Because after rook takes, king takes is mate in 1. That is not the idea. The idea is that when the knight gets captured, the bishop rather, excuse me, gets captured, you just casually play knight f6, and all of a sudden, these two, in fact these three, are hanging. Queen h5 only move. Absolutely bonkers city line. Check. Wait for it, wait for it. I'm putting the icing on the cake now because you haven't quite prepared yourself. King h1 and queen d5 check. Hello? What? Queen d5 check, and after rook takes, knight takes, black held? Holy Jesus! What is that if not complete bonkers? And you have to literally see queen d5. Like, right? Am I affiliated with Chess.com? Yes, I am. This queen d5 move, like, get out of town. Unbelievable. And by the way, the best move for white is king g1. Because obviously the trade led to black having a fair few extra pawns. And now black is forced to give check again. And it's a perpetual check. I can guarantee you that this was not a cheat for either side. I don't even know which color you are. Yeah, forget it. I don't think so. Nah, forget about it, bruv. You lost, you hung a rook on move 8. Forget it. Not even close. Right. Yeah, so back to the game. This would have been pretty epic. I will, but I'm not a chess.com cheat detector buddy. I am a streamer and I'm in the middle of work right now. So, sorry. Right, knight h5 played. Now the double question marks are guiding us, of course. But still. Yeah, it is insane. It is insane. I probably will make a YouTube short out of that. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? Haktraz, hello, hello. Looks like YouTube was not as impressed with the draw line as Twitch was. I might be able to, but the problem is that as I keep going and adding more and more lines, in the end it becomes so big I can't put it in the chat. No, it's okay, buddy. It wasn't rude, and I understand that you are upset when you think you lost to a cheater. It's merely that it's not my job / place to determine that, and I would need to look at more games. But the one you sent me, that is not reason enough. It's all good. By the way, you're welcome to stay and learn with us. Queen H4. It's okay. Let him be. It's fine. Queen H4 is also very good. Queen F3 was played. And after G6 comes the sexy. But if you know the game, I would like to ask you to refrain from typing in moves. You are welcome to type in lines, but not moves. No one movers, please. Why to move, be a rock star, defeat the legend himself if you can. By the way, I don't want to brag and or show off, but I was fortunate enough to spend almost an entire week in Singapore in the presence of Vishy. Not only the presence of, but talk to, analyze with, and so on. That guy is the greatest legend I have ever met when it comes to chess. How old were you then? Well, the same as I'm now, minus 4 months. That sounds about right. Magnus said he did a training camp with Vishy once, that Vishy made him feel like Magnus knew nothing about chess. That sounds about right, my friend. I don't think, Mr. Manchik, that statement is correct, because in the end I have Queen D4 check and then I can block off the 7 franc, no? And in fact, I don't even understand what Knight G4 is supposed to accomplish, and it also loses that. Well, yeah, that after Queen D4 we are just dead there. That doesn't work. No, I don't trust Bishop takes D6 at all, because Queen D6 is coming in with a check, which is extremely disruptive. Yeah, obviously Knight takes G6 is gonna be met by HG. But we are now on the money. Magnifics, thank you for the follow, my friend. Yeah, D5 is actually stronger than I thought. And that line, Matt Kelly, is pretty decent. It's not the best. Hello, Bryzy. Yeah, so the idea, guys, is that we need to take g6 twice. And the point being, quite crudely, is that now there are 2 hanging, and that's just too much to hold. Game is over. So now g6 first, bishop g6. Now we are threatening the h5 knight, so there's not a lot to be done here. Now g7, I think bishop d6, bishop f7 is going to do terminal damage, yeah? As a matter of fact, after bishop takes, I might even be able to take it with the rook. But maybe then there is queen d4 check. So I would rather just check it and call it a day here, yeah? Because rook f4, rook h4 is gonna be made. So yeah, they took back rook e6, queen f7. And now I need another sexy. Therapy appointment. I hope you are doing well. Or you are providing the therapy. Either way, Lauren, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the kind dono. Take care. And we'll see you in the next one. Yeah, queen d5 is sexy enough. Even for an ugly man like myself, this is gonna be good enough. But you know what? Because of we are acting in the spirit of sexy, I get to ask you for one more. Just one more sexy. Rook g6, knight g7 is not as conclusive as we would like it to be. We can do better than that. Nah, I don't like rook g6 because it forces the defender back. Yeah, that's it, Polyface. Well done. Rook f5, gf5, g6. And now good luck with holding all the discover checks. GG. Queen f5, what? Oh, then double checkerino here, friend. That's a mistake. Oh, did I miss a mate? Oh, I did miss a mate in 2. Hello. Well, you can choose which. You can choose your poison, lose your queen, and then get mated, or get mated first. Yeah, I looked at rook g6 first too automatically, but of course this is much, much better. Double check fiesta. Alright, that wasn't bad for a warm-up, right? So let's move on. Let's move on to the next game, which is going to be perhaps even more known, especially amongst my crew. I'm 100% certain that Rangao knows this, because this is going to be a Caro-Kann fantasy variation. Because this is Morozevich after all, so why would he play normal stuff? Yeah. We are going to have a look at this. Caro-Kann fantasy. Bishop f4 because we would like to castle queenside. By the way, this reminds me of a Jopava London, except it's good. Yeah, that's what this is. Queen d3, knight e2. Love and life. And castles. I mean, white is winning already, right? No questions asked. No, I'm joking. Okay, c5. Bologan is definitely raising to the occasion. Rising, rather. No, I'm not a big fan of the fantasy either, but now we are here to appreciate Morozevich, so yeah. Two bishops. Okay, let's go. To be quite honest, I wouldn't be overly confident about this position with white. What would you do, guys? How would we continue from here? Looks... Ban Matt Kelly. Looks rough to me at first sight. G5 I like a lot because that's a little bit illegal. Laufer. Oh, bishop to G5. I don't think I understand that move. Don't... Like F6. MSR, thank you. Welcome in. That's too slow, buddy, and besides, it just makes this attack even more effective. Nah, we got the run, boys. We got the run, and we have to trust that we will get there first. They are running too, though. Scary times. Queen e1, not that great, so we'll just skip it. Knight c6, h5. Dude is on a mission. Yeah, no, I would take black here too, because the black attack is playing a lot more easily, developing a lot more easily. However, Queen d7 was a boo-boo. I'm not quite sure why he played it either, to be honest. Okay, what's wrong here with the brain at a5? Just asking for a friend. Apparently, we have Queen g3, and for the first time I understand now an idea. White is threatening this. Okay, what if I allow it? And I just sack an exchange. Is this stupid, or am I gonna get mated here before the exchange even gets captured? Oh, white just says a4. Sheesh. That's cold. That is very cold. Okay, that explains a few things now. Alright, so I still don't understand Queen d7 though. By the way, I'm looking at the move panel and everything is either yellow or orange or red for like the next 10 moves. Like everyone is corking it up completely. It's hilarious. Like here the engine wants Queen g3, right? So what does Moro play? Let's go, baby. Oh, you don't need to say Winnoway there, Engao. Just like your games. That's how we go. F6. Now we are going to look at a very instructive mistake. Bishop f1. Now the engine tells you it's Garbo. But I like the idea of regrouping here and hurting the pawn on e6. So yeah, rook d8, bishop h3. Carrying out a bad plan is always vitally important. You got to love how the guy is 27-32 at the time of playing, and the engine casually says, crap, 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 terrible, awful, don't do that, crap, crap, good move, crap, crap, crap. Like, that's a 27 handle for you at his peak. Boy, engines make us look like idiots. Takes, and now we are golden. Finally, he finds a good move, so I will let you shine and you guys can guess it too. Omar Delgado, I can't, vouch for Black's mistakes. Casual that comes in with e5. Welcome in, by the way, senor. Not quite. Tindy, some people on Twitch want your presence on Twitch as well. I mean, just FYI, our last move was bishop h3, so maybe that is going to help us with the logic. G5, very good. Well done. Well done. I think the issue with e5, first of all, I don't quite understand what it does. And second of all, now after b4, we might get into some trouble before we deliver the trouble. Yeah, g5. G5 is the name of the game, ladies and gentlemen. f5 played. And Moro here played on the third best. Why not f3? Because it's a little bit illegal. Do you want to, my friend, go from here to here? Is that what you're proposing? All the way? Why not c3? Because it's hanging. And then you lose a horsey. So, f5 played. Two questions. White's best move. And... no, that's the only question I have here. What is White's best? Bishop e5 is premature because after knight c6, actually we are in a bit of a pickle. I don't like this. c3 is bad on account of the knight check. So that's no go. Which is exactly why Moro, by the way, played king b1. The correct move here is h6. And the idea is that it forces g6, and then you can play bishop here because you have bishop f6 to keep the diagonal. Smart, eh? That is sexy. That is sexy. Okay, king b1 played. Queen c6 played. h6 played, logical chess. fe played. We haven't seen a question mark for a while. And now Moro comes in strong with a missed win. What? Holy Lord and Jesus. Oh my word, there is an incredible win here for white. Oh wow. Oh wow, wow, wow. This is next level, ladies. This is next level. H takes G hangs this, right? Not in Kansas anymore. A good friend of mine posted an image on Facebook the other day about the cyclone that is about to hit Queensland in Australia. And to demonstrate sizes, he put the size of the cyclone on the screen with the map of Germany. And the cyclone completely covered the size of Germany and then some. I try to remain somewhat reasonably not stupid with those comments, given that I am on YouTube as well. You are not too far, Mr. Menchik, but not there yet either. The mate you are hoping for is not a mate, because when you take, I can always block. Yeah, the move is absolutely nuts. The move is absolutely nuts. Oh, sheesh, I accidentally banned Alekhine. Oh no, how do I undo that? Sheesh. Oops. Okay, I think I fixed it. Right, here is the move. Bishop c7. Bishop takes, and then rook takes. Then rook takes, then bishop check. Then rook f7, and then queen f2. And all three of your rooks are hanging. Ouchie! Fee boy. Yeah, that was filthy. Our dude instead went queen c3, which of course missed the win. I agree, that was tricky. And then e3 comes in for the double question mark. Trying to open up this diagonal down here. Okay. Come on and shine like a star, ladies and gentlemen. Come on and shine like a star. Nice one, Tindy. Colesworth. Ulfbert, we are close. So, rook takes is correct. Queen takes here. Now, obviously, this loses to rook takes and then Matutsky on g7. But what's cooking here? If you see the move, type a number 1 in the chat. Don't type in the move, please. Good job, Manifix, for not typing in a move. At least what you typed in is illegal, so that was gorgeous. Alright, Casual Dad, I picked you out of randomness. What is your move? You can type it in now. YouTube came in strong. You can see moves there. Casual Dad says Queen h8 check. Very, very good indeed. That is the mate. And after King takes comes Rook takes f8. And no matter what blocks the check, Bishop e5 is gonna finish the game. Let's go with the pretty one, check. And then you can pick which checkmate you would like to say. GG. Yeah, pawn. Although, I must say that this somehow looks pretty aesthetic to me too. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot, but when I said let's find the banger, I didn't think that we would come up with anything but a queen sack on an empty square. Pawn mate is the best. Okay. Alright. I've got a third game, but this is not as great as the others were. Do we want to go for one more, guys? Or you had enough? Is it a positional masterpiece? Yes, it is a positional masterpiece. Morozevich was very famous for his positional masterpieces. More! Let's go, baby! Sicilian, Morozevich, Alexeyev, and with a very, very cool twist, we are finding ourselves in an English attack, which used to be Morozevich's favorite setup to go for. Queen e2 is a subtle touch here that you need to do against the knight c6 setups, because with the knight on d7 there is nothing to be pinned. But with the knight on c6 rather than on d7, when you castle, you are actually floating a knight c5 threat. The irony is that he is going to play it, and it's gonna be bad. Knight a5 played. Now, if I lived 1,000 years, I wouldn't guess the correct move here for white. Yes, David, you are not wrong. You are not wrong. So, according to the machine, white is supposed to play here queen b5, which I wouldn't even play if, yeah, never. And knight c5 makes perfect sense to a human. Right, knight c5, bishop c4, queen e1, queen c7, all normal stuff. Yeah, queen b5 is to prevent all kinds of c4 shenanigans and to force this trade, after which the bishop is dumped. Back, back, back. And finally we find ourselves in a normalish looking Sicilian position, right? So we can start the guess game. G4, that's the way to go. Okay, G4, logical stuff. Let's go. Rook C8. G5, logical stuff. Let's go. King B1. A6. H4. I'm not going to prompt you to find these because it's crystal clear. If you find the next move, I will be very proud. Oh, piss off, tactics. Like, dude, how? I'm not logged on to India as myself, so I can't mod you there. Wait, I'll try to do that. Give me a sec. It's Rook H2, guys, believe it or not. Rook h2 so that b5, b4 is not going to hit us the least bit. Yeah, Moro rook lift, eh? Never seen that one before. Right, rook h2, excellent. b5, h5, bishop d8. Now that is a sissy move. Having said that, black is in a bit of a pickle here. Alright, what do we do? Bishop d8, and now it's our turn. G6, open the gates, baby. If you hesitate on a push like this, you need to work on your chess. Because it's go time, baby. No time to wait, and more importantly, no need to wait. Okay, now things are going to get heavy. Let's go. Now things are getting exciting. H6, knock knock. Pretty epically good move indeed. He played queen h4. What now? What recapture are we doing now? I don't know how to do VIP anymore, Alex. So you will have to wait for that. Exactly. Recapturing is a waste of time. H6. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Loving the attack, man. Loving the attack. This is so beautiful. Takes. Easy peasy. H5. How do we proceed now? Queen e7? I like Queen e7 a lot. I'm not going to lie. It is looking like a very delicious move. I wouldn't call that the most... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe knight c5. Yeah, I think we are in all kinds of trouble here with black. They went queen here. I like targeting this more than this because I can see how this is gonna lead to mate. Tindy, I modded you. It might not show, but I modded you, buddy. Oh, it does actually. You get that screwdriver. Sorry, what do you call it? That's not a screwdriver. That's a wrench. King takes blade. And he, Moro, played a bad move. Play the good move instead, please. Yeah, oh, my deadline was not over because after rook d6 I can go back to c7. So it was still a mess, but white is almost certainly better. Rook h5, second best move. Daniel range. BC was played in the game. That was the game with BC. The reason why he didn't play rook h5 is because after knight f8 there is no apparent mate. And incredibly, queen h6 you just walk. Yeah, we don't even have a check now, let alone a mate. In fact, now white is worse. Oh, queen h6 first. My bad. Sorry, apologies to both of you. Correct. And despite the engine's stupid signs, it is actually completely winning. King check, queen check. Sorry, king out, queen check, king e8, and now comes the coup de grace. A beautiful move here for white, please. Bishop g5 with closed eyes, exactly. And Matutsky is imminent. Well, bishop f7 holds the fort still for a while, but now it's looking like we are peace even. And the black king is, yeah, not a happy camper. Turns out the best move is bishop h3, which is bordering the unfindable. The idea being that after takes check, king f7, I think we are going to repeat the same line without the bishop f7 possibility. How good is that? That is actually beautiful. That is actually beautiful chess. And quite logical indeed. Quite logical indeed. So, unfortunately, Moro played BC. And now bishop f7 allows a mate in 9. Can we find the final combo? I need at least 1, 2, 3, preferably 4 move series, please. King e6, bishop g5 is more or less the same. Mate on e7. Ah, look, bc3 was just to... I wouldn't call that materialism. It was to keep it simple. Bishop c4 is almost best, Captain Ketchup, but bishop b5 is even better. Feel free to type in lines. After rook h5, obviously black takes, yeah? In that line that you typed in tactics. So the line goes check, rook takes, pawn takes, and bishop takes. Question mark. Bishop h3 is better apparently. Bishop b5 was played and the game is over. But bishop h3 is actually better. The difference, and it's quite nutty, is that after knight f8, we go check, knight g6, and I'm pretty sure everyone knows the move here. No, I disagree. I think this is cooler. Very, very good, Aven. But the cuter way to play it is bishop e6 first. But to be fair to you, rook takes and then check, and then check, and then check, just to give everything with checks, is going to mate too. Check, check, and now it's mate here. Now this is definitely cooler because bishop b5 doesn't lead to mate. Bishop b5 leads to winning wood. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude our lesson today on Morozevich Masterpieces. I do intend to stream tomorrow at the same time, though. So, yeah, just bear in mind that, yeah, I will be around. And now we need to find a human to raid. Let me just quickly check who is streaming. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. I hope that we had a good time and we enjoyed ourselves. Ah, no, we are not going to play the 400s. That's I'm too old for that type of thing. Okay, I really am stuck as to who the heck to raid. Who do we want to raid is the big question. Okay, well, I don't know. Good luck to all of you. Enjoy, and I will be back tomorrow. Take care.